Aquarius, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today we will be doing 11 relationships reading for you. This is a general reading, not a personal read, so take what's for you, but leave the rest for whoever it may be meant for, but stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is a timeless read, so take the energy from when you see the read to a few weeks out. All right, we are going to pull a Priestess of Light Oracle for you to start off your reading. I also will be pulling a dark mirror as well to kind of see the darker side of things, if there is one. All right, what do we have for Aquarius at this time? What do they need to know? River of Blessings, releasing constraints, being in flow with yourself, with the universe, with love, with another person. Love it. Okay, let's pull a dark mirror here. River of Blessings. You've been asking for someone to come into your life, or for the old feeling to come back. The old feelings of at the beginning of a relationship that has faded. Trying to spice it up, wanting to spice it up. I feel like whatever you've been asking for, whatever you want, is coming in here, coming back in here. Okay, what else for Aquarius at this time do they need to be aware of? What do they need to be aware of at this time that they may be dealing with, or that they've been dealing with possibly, but I feel like something more intense at this time than in the past. What does Aquarius need to know? Okay, we have two cards here. That took quite a while. It was like, what cards do we throw out to them that really tell the story? Triumph of Lies. Envious gluttony. Triumph of Lies and envious gluttony. Wow. This feels I feel like I was asking if there was anything that you needed to be warned of, and I'm kind of feeling like and the fact that this is a 1 and this is a 9, the 1 is like in the beginning, right? The new beginnings could be, but in the beginning, what happened in the beginning? I feel like somebody lied to you about who they were or what was going on with them. This doesn't have to be a love relationship. I'm kind of feeling friendship vibes. Someone lied to you about who they really were. Kept things undercover, mischievousness, why they are even in your life. They might have put themselves there. You have envious gluttony as a number 9. I feel like it became something really bad. Like, I feel like someone almost to the point of stalkishness as a friend, I'm saying. Someone who maybe once you thought you were very close to in the beginning, but it was all a lie. You found out or are finding out that this person is not who they said they were. And the fact there's a skeletons in a closet, I want to say. It's funny because it's like they got all of these suits around them on mannequins. It's like, you know, almost like in the closet, you know, skeletons in the closet. And then you have envious gluttony here, and they look very evil. If you really look at this, I think they want what you are, what you have. I think their intention was always that. And the possibility that you think that because they keep trying to come back to you and it's just because they want your energy. It's like an energy vampire. They just want what you've got, what you have, what you have, your love, the love that you have. They have an addiction to being, so just be mindful of that. I don't like that energy at all, and this seems like it's taken over them, being envious of you. Wow. Okay, let's read from the book on those so you can get a clearer picture, maybe a different picture than what I'm feeling here. We have the number 47, River of Blessings. It's funny, we go from one extreme to the other here. You may have been experiencing a time of challenges such as financial constraints, perhaps living paycheck to paycheck, or going deep into debt. Your restrictions, however, may be of a more emotional nature. Perhaps you've been lonely, missing romantic, familiar, or friendly love. Even a lack of joy from the ongoing tediousness of life could be a great limitation for you. But whether these restrictions have been long-lasting or recent, this card reveals a new powerful force flowing to your life. breaking through even severe limitations of the past. Your difficulties may have been very hard to bear, but this has been a time of profound purification for you. The priestess is blessing your rebirth after suffering, giving you the jaguar's ability to view your experience with sharp-eyed clarity, a release of attachment that brings the promise of achievement. Whatever limitation you have endured, a beneficial solution is coming your way. Rest assured that the old issues will be resolved. Okay. Now let's read from the Dark Mirror. Number 1. If something hurts me, I change myself so it can stop. Not all that glitters is gold. Emptiness is felt when there is nothing under the dress. We seek to be what the world outside desires, and not necessarily society at large. Our family, or partners, or friends place judgments on what we should be. In the dress we choose, we carve a mask of expectations, behaviors, and values to live by. It offers stability to ourselves and to our relations, as being honest and true to ourselves can be too tiring, too easy to make us hurt. Unfortunately, the relationship with our mask is not as straightforward as it feels. Inside the mask, envy grows, vanity takes root, lack of self-confidence becomes a habit. It gnaws at us and hurts us from the inside. It feels like ourselves, but it's not really authentic. You know, I'm really going to the... It feels like this person was slowly putting rotten seeds in your path, or within your soul. They may have got to a point of had you believing that you were why a relationship didn't work. When in fact it was something they were doing behind the scenes. They may have even slept with that person. I'm just saying. It feels a lot like someone wants to be you. Someone was attracted to you and told lies to get near you and get your confidence because they wanted to be you. They may even started dressing like you, changing their mannerisms to yours. That's just sick. I don't know who that is, but be very mindful and careful of this person. Envious gluttony, going to the edge of the ravine, savoring the idea of letting go all restraint. There is a hunger sleeping just under the surface like an animal lurking. This card is not just dark, it's unpleasant, sickly disgusting. The difference in how we feel in front of a vampire as opposed to in front of writhing bugs. It's not an existential darkness that we can paint on romance, drama, and subtle anguish. It is raw, primal, reeking of rotten stench. It feels like there is darkness, and in the black landscape there is a hole leading to an even greater darkness that is calling. The urge is pressed down every time, played with, toyed with, treated like something that doesn't belong there. It's like rolling in the mud, bringing out the twisted, refreshing feeling of demeaning oneself. The key is that we don't want to recognize the depth of the envy and the anger. I'm really feeling like you're underestimating somebody and their intent with you. Be very mindful of that. I feel like this is a warning sign for someone that you've let into your life. This could be a relationship, but I'm feeling like a relationship is in friendship. Someone you let in and they made you believe that they were your friend. So just be very, wow. And I feel like you don't know the depths of which they will go with this. So protect yourself. All right. Aquarius. Let's get into the body of your read. Trying to shove that away a little bit here, but you know, I'm not always able to. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is about watching things grow, something that you planted in the past, some seeds of hope, some seeds of friendship even. Watching it grow into something else. It could be your relationship. It could be the way you see yourself as well. You have the Hangman. You're kind of stuck in this wanting something to work that maybe won't. You're trying to watch it grow, but as you look here on the picture, there's dried up dead leaves. And you've tried pruning them, because there's some on the ground here. but within it, you've picked out not only the dead leaves, but some of the good as well. And you're sitting here waiting for something to happen from it that's not. And I feel like that's the stagnant energy here. Let's put this right with that, because that's what it feels like. It feels like it's coming from that. All right. Anything else here for Aquarius at this time? What else do they need to know? King of Cups. Ooh, a tower hiding behind the King of Cups. Wow. Someone maybe in a relationship. You're trying to, it feels like it's not going any further. It feels like it's the love isn't quite there like it was, but you're keeping yourself in the energy because you're expecting it to grow. You're expecting to become something better, become something more. And in the midst of it, you have this King of Cups in the reverse, and I feel like this is the person you're dealing with. They don't have love. They're not in love with you. They're not. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I have to say that often enough. If I feel like someone may betray you or someone is not with the right intentions with you, I'm going to say so. This isn't going to be everybody, but just, you know, take it as it resonates here. The fact that you have this King of Cups in the reverse, feeling like the person is not in love or has fallen out of love, and the fact that this tower was behind them, it's like you can't see it. There's definitely a tower here coming, and they're ready to go. They're ready. It won't take much for them to move on. I do feel like they're keeping from you what their true feelings are. I feel like putting that on top of that, but I'm going to make it so you can at least see the words tower, because they're hiding behind this. You know what I mean? They've got it. They're in front of it, so you can't see it. They may be giving you enough. There's a reason why they're staying there, though, I have to say. You have the World. Things are definitely changed in the way that they feel about you. Wow. Wasting your time. I feel like wasting your time. You have Temperance. Patiently waiting for their time to. I feel like someone is maybe using you for a place to stay. They may be using you because you're a hard worker. You work so hard, and you're still you give them whatever they need. You may be paying the bills, or most of it. You may listen to their excuses of why they're coming in late, or you know, I just feel like you're here being patient with them. Being patient with them when they're lying to you and they're manipulating you, and they're not letting you know this tower is falling. They're not letting you know that this is actually over in their heads. They're just gonna stay long enough to get what they need or get themselves in a position so that they don't need you. Because I feel like they may financially lean on you, and that's the main reason they're staying. Wow. Okay. Craziness. We have the Fool in the reverse, and we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. I'm going to tell you, and this is going to specify more or let you come to the realization of who this is talking of. I really feel this, so I'm sorry that if it hurts you or whatever, but this has to be said. The Fool here, this isn't new to them. They've done this with past relationships. This isn't new to them. When they got with you, they were probably within a relationship or breaking up with someone, and until they got you so they could move in with you, because you already had your shit together here. You already had your house, and here they come, and now it's, oh, you know, this, that, and the third happened. Well, they were in a relationship. I feel like they were in a relationship and they were doing the same thing to that other person. They're not new to this. It's not new ground for them. They knew what they were doing, and this is their personality. And then here's the Eight of Wands in the reverse, which normally would be a very good card. A very positive card. Gifts being given. I feel like it's in the reverse because this is them telling you things, making you feel like there's, I feel like there's money coming that to help out, or like they got a job. The time, they may already be acting like they're leaving the house to go to a job, and in reality, they're setting up the next house. Just saying. Okay. Anything else here for Aquarius? A lot of you might have turned off the video by now because you don't want to hear it, but, you know, I have to tell it. It is what it is. And the bottom of the deck. The Devil. And look, he's waving to you. Hey, it's me. It's me over here. You feeling like you got to do stuff, and because you're loyal and you're honest and you're loyal, and this temptress or temptor is taking advantage of that. Wow. Wow. I'm going to pull some cards for clarity at this time for you, Aquarius. I'm probably going to get some negative comments on this, man. I'm probably going to get some paragraph-long comments talking shit to me. I can't help it. It is what it is. If it doesn't pertain to you, then it just doesn't. Just come back next week for maybe another version that you like. You have the Magician in the reverse. You called this in, I feel, because this person had all the qualities that you wanted. The Magician is about manifesting. It's about, but it's in the reverse. I feel like before they came to be, you asked, whether you know it or not, you asked for, I want a person that will be devoted to me. I want a person that wants to share my life. And this person came in here because you weren't clear in your intentions, I feel. It seems like you were asking for something that the things that you were asking for, which may also be this in the reverse, not just the past, but the things you were asking for were the wrong things in a person, and that's what brought this person into your life here. We have the Three of Swords. It jumped out over here, and it crossed over the Dark Mirror deck. So I'm going to put this up here, because I feel like this is ending in pain. Whatever is going on with that, I feel like it's crossing. And I still feel like the extent of what they will go to keep this up, I feel like even though they're not out for something good, you will hurt them if you cut them off. So just be mindful. I'm getting stalkish kind of vibes here, so just be very mindful of that. Okay, what else do we have here for clarity? And here we have the Fool crossing. You were foolish. Sorry, but that's what it feels like. You know, and in the meantime, maybe you feel like a fool. This also could be feeling like a fool because you fell for this, or you were falling for this. If everybody I feel like is in a different phase of the energy. If you're meant to, this is what you were going through, or this is meant for you to understand this is what you are going through, or what you did go through. It could be the beginning, the middle, or the end of this. And if it's the end of this, you feel foolish about it. After this has occurred, you feel like, how could I have not seen it, right? It's crossing this whole energy here, I feel, with this person and what is going on, or what had went on. Wow. I feel like telling you don't be feeling like that way about yourself. You have the Six of Wands. Now, this is a card of victories. This is a card of you overcoming this and being the victor in all these situations. It might be about this River of Blessings coming in here too. So I'm going to put that right with that, because I feel like there's definitely something good, not necessarily stemming or coming out of something that was bad, but coming after. Okay, so just know that there's some good things coming in here for you. Powerfully good. Knave of Pentacles popped out over here. So this is once again talking about this energy. This is like the page. This is finding, I think, something becoming very clear about this person and this situation, and it has to do with money. I'm just letting you know. I feel like something becomes very clear. You may find out this person doesn't have a job when they said they are, and they are. If you, I feel like somebody following somebody, or somebody else seeing them, or you have a friend checking out where they are because they'll know your car, and you find out that they're not going to a job, at least not on that day. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups, walking away from this. Walking away from what no longer serves you. And I am going to put this right here with the Temperance card. Be calm. You're not going to want to be calm, but try to be calm about it. When you find out that this person, just cut them off. I feel like just walk away from it. Just walk away from it. Relieve them of their duties and walk away. It's going to hurt. It's going to be very painful. And it's going to be this feeling of trying to stay connected was disconnected. And it's going to be tempting for you to let them back in. And I'm like, whatever they've done, it really can't be. You can forgive and forget. But you can forgive, don't forget, I want to say. And Ten of Pentacles. You're going to find very quickly, and I'm going to put this up here too. You're going to find very quickly that they were holding back your happiness from love, and I feel like financially. You're going to feel the difference financially, because they might have been, I feel like they were very needy with your money, but you were in love, so you just let it continue. Okay, I'm going to say that is it for this deck. All right. Aside from all of this, which has negative aspects, but also is going to end up positively. What else does Aquarius need to know? Anyone else here that is not feeling this energy? Is there anything else that they need to know? The Magician in the reverse again. I think it's a warning of be careful what you're wishing for. Because maybe this doesn't sound familiar to you if you're still here and didn't leave. This may be warning you about this Magician in the reverse, that you could be calling this in. So just be mindful of that. You don't want to end up in this situation. Realize the situation when it's starting here. And the World in the reverse. Changing what's happening. Not going into, I feel like not going into a new relationship. I'm feeling like the Lovers. Okay. You have the Page of Wands in the reverse, and you have the Moon in the reverse. I want to say that someone may have asked, well, how am I going to know if it's going to be, the person's going to be like that until I get with them? And I feel like this is an answer to that. Okay? I feel like this Page of Wands is someone may come at you and be like, you know, maybe somebody you just started dating, or someone you will date or talk to even, and they give their, I feel like them giving you, this is in the reverse because it's a lie. It's about growth. They think that, they let you believe that they want the same things you do, because if you stop and think about whatever conversations you're having with this person, this is how you're going to know, is that, and can avoid it, is that they're getting you to say things first so that they can agree upon that. That makes you feel close to them because they're like, oh, I feel the same way, right? Think about whether they contribute something to a conversation. It feels like more often than not, they're just feeding off of what you're telling them. They may even ask you things, and then once you say it, so, oh my gosh, that's me too, right? To make you feel like you're meant to be, to get you roped into the situation. And then you have the moon here. This is the reveal, okay? The moon is about seeing things more clearly and something coming to your attention. And I feel like it's this. Pay attention to the conversations you're having with people, okay? Because this may be it right here. They may lead you into conversations or lead you into about certain subjects, right? They may act like they're trying to get to know you and ask you where, oh wow, what line of work are you in and stuff. They're trying to find out what your finances are. They're trying to find out whether you can take care of them. Just be mindful of that. I don't like that at all. If someone leads with those kind of questions, or it seems like everything you say, they've gone through it too. They've gone through bad breakups. If you've been through a breakup, oh, I used to work at that place, blah, blah, blah. Find out whether they really did. Don't just take their word for it. Because I feel like you're going to find out differently later. That's not everybody, obviously. Don't block out new love thinking it's going to end up being this. But that's just, I feel like this is just a warning sign for whoever is worried about, that may be a question that was asked, how will I know if this is something that's going to affect me later on. We have the Emperor in the reverse. You don't have to know everything. I feel like you're like, I'm not really good at this. I'm not really good at picking the right person, right? Maybe you got yourself in that frame of mind with this Magician here in the reverse, that you can't manifest the right kind of love in. Don't get yourself down, because you're way more resourceful than you think you are, and you have a lot of love to give here, Aquarius. And I don't think that you should back away from love either. I know it's hard because you never know what's going to happen, but I do feel for most of you this is going to be a very positive thing that happens here afterwards, coming in here at this time. And we're going to end it on this. We have someone may have asked a question. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. It landed like crossing this energy here. And I do feel like there's another possibility this person may offer you help of some sort. That's why it throws you off and you don't know that they're actually out to get something. They'll be able to offer you something, but it's not theirs to offer. It's somebody else's, just so you're aware. There may be a gift that's given, and I'm looking at this world and it looks like a ring. Someone may give you a ring. This person will give you a ring, and you're like, oh my goodness. And it's not really, it's the person that they're actually with or been with that they took from them, okay? Just so you're aware. They're going to say that it's I got this strong feeling they're going to say that it's a part of their family, like their grandmother's ring or something like that, just so you're aware. Okay, I think that's it, guys. We're going to end this energy right there. I'm going to pull a Grace card or two, whatever comes out, to end the read. I wish I could say something more positive, but everything that I'm seeing here is pointing otherwise. I mean, that is definitely positive. I feel like definitely a positive outcome beyond it, but the likelihood that something will go awry, something will go towards the negative is very possible here. We have perception. See the past through the lens of grace. All that occurs is designed to support our spiritual evolution. Moving on from it, that's how you're going to end up with this happiness. I don't know where I want to put this. I want to put it here. We'll put it right there. Change your perception on what love should be, or what love looks like. Don't delve in too fast with someone. I feel like saying to anyone who doesn't feel like they're in this energy, or could possibly be, because I think there's a great possibility that things like this may occur or similar. All right, let's get away from this. All right, Aquarius, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.